Hello, people. So, bear with me. I just walked in the door and I haven't had my coffee yet or anything. So, looking through my videos today on YouTube, I became aware that I don't have a tabletop on my long range deer rifle. I said in the Marlin 3030 video that would be my last installment on deer rifle. Well, apparently that isn't so. But I still vividly remember parts of doing a video on a Ruger American. But I can't find it. So if y'all run across it on there somewhere, for some reason, I don't know why it's gone, or maybe I'm just getting old, I don't know. But if you run across it, leave me a comment so I'll get a notification on that particular video, because I'd like to find it. And if not, I'd like to know what's going on with my videos. As we all know, YouTube has gotten real good at demonizing videos, especially ones to do with government or firearms, or things such as that. So anyway, so maybe this will be my last video on deer rifles for now, unless I get lucky enough and get one for Christmas, which I highly doubt. But all right, Ruger American. This rifle's chambered in 270 Winchester. I just swear I remember doing this, but anyway, 270 Winchester. They come in various grains of lead, weights. I'm partial to the Hornady Whitetail Classics, which are a budget-friendly, I guess you'd say, hunting round that's designed for whitetail deer. They come in all the weights: 130s, 40s, and 50s. 130s, 140s, and 150s for those. So don't call me on that. You know what I mean. I like the 130s. A lot of people don't. I like the 130s because the trajectory from a 100-yard zero out to 300 yards. I lose. Which is, let me see, 3.6. I lose like 7 inches. It drops like 7 inches from 100-yard zero to 300. More into that in a minute when we start talking about mil dot scopes. Basically, it equals out. 1 mil is 3.6 inches, and I ain't gonna get into all the math and all that goes along with it. If you're looking through a mil dot scope, you've got dots. Okay, up, down, inside, on the crosshairs. Each dot, the distance between each dot, center to center, equals 3.6 inches. Okay, so I know that 2 of those dots equals 7.2 inches. So if I've got a 7-inch drop at 300 yards, that tells me I don't have to second guess it. I can just hold 2 dots down on the vital areas of the animal, and I'm going to get 7.2 inch drop, theoretically. Okay, I've checked it out to a couple hundred yards with the mil dot thing, and it's been close. Well, anyway, back to the gun. This is a Ruger American. It's a bolt action rifle. It comes, and I keep rounds in the, let's make sure she ain't loaded. I keep rounds in the magazine. This is a 4-shot rotary magazine. Ruger is famous for the rotary magazine because of the 1022. They invented, instead of the rounds going straight down, they sort of go in like this. Allows you to have more. And I swear to God, I explained that in the video that I can't find. But anyway, if it's gone, it's gone. If it's a duplicate video on there, tag me or comment on it so I'll know it. The rifle has a 70-degree bolt throw, which means you don't hit your scope running your action. I think I even explained that in the other video, versus the Thompson compass, which has a 60-degree bolt throw. Anyway, we'll get off of it. The safety's where it needs to be, in my opinion. It's got safe, it will open, you will not fire the gun. It doesn't have a 3-position safety to where you can lock the bolt down. So, okay, on fire, of course. Okay, and you've only got one choice, fire or safe. There's no middle to where it locks the bolt. So, you know, on safe, you can run your bolt, but you can't fire the gun. I'll try putting it on safe. Yeah, you can't fire the gun. It would be great if it had a middle to where it actually locked the bolt down, but it don't, and it's no big deal. I don't care. The barrel is fully floated. Watch them. You can see the movement in the stock, which gives it more accuracy. It's floated all the way from here down. I explained this in the other video. The rifle is not glass bedded. It's not epoxy bedded or anything. However, Ruger did pillar bed it. Okay, so there's 2 steel pillars in this rifle, in the stock, that beds the action, which really enhances the accuracy of this gun. Bolt removal is the same as most bolt action rifles. You have a little button right here. You mash the little button and your bolt will come out. Being as we've got it out, this is a 3-lug bolt. Okay, it gives you a more positive lockup when it's locked, which helps with accuracy. Got a rubber butt pad, nothing special. It comes with the sling bud, you know, the little buds in the stock already. The gun has an adjustable trigger. Okay, basically, and I complained about this in the last one, I don't like this blade. I don't like that ACU type trigger. That Savage invented that thing years ago. If I'm pulling anything here, I want it to be the trigger. It messes with my brain. So anyway, trigger, simple. You stick an Allen screw up there into that trigger. It's got an Allen screw. You stick an Allen wrench in there and you can adjust your trigger. And I think it'll go down to like 2 pounds and up to like 5.5. I'd have to get the owner's manual out, and as I explained in the other video that I'm sure that I made now, you don't want your trigger to be so much of a hair trigger that when you bump your gun, like when you're setting it down in the deer house, you know, the shooting house, or in your truck or anywhere, that it makes the action, it makes you fire, you know, it fires your weapon. You don't want it that haired of a trigger. I like about a 5 pound, 4 or 5 pounds, just a crisp trigger with no travel, and I like it to break like a glass rod, just or a pencil, just pow, and it breaks. You don't know when it's going to break. That helps with accuracy. This is not a high dollar scope. This is a red letter Simmons. It is a mill dot scope. This is a 4, I think it's a 4x16. Let's see. It's a 4x12 by 44 lens. Okay, it's really long. It's a real big scope to be what it is. But I don't use the mill dot system like you should. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and figure out with the calculator and all this. I like using it for like a bullet drop compensator. Okay, so we know with that ammo at 300 yards, I come down from center of my crosshair down to my 2 dots under and hold it on the vital. That should be, we're going to test that one day too. But and it allows you to measure things, but you know, the size of things. But that gets too complicated. That goes into what parallax scope you've got, what setting you've got your magnification on, all that. That's why I choose not to use it. If I ever were to use the mil dot as it should be used, what I would do is I may go to the range and just use the ones on the bottom of the crosshairs, the dots on the bottom, and fire around, zero it at 100, which that's what you're supposed to do. This rifle's actually zeroed at a, no, this one is at 100. The Thompson was at 150. But anyway, back to it. I may zero at 100, verify my zero, and then move back until I get zero on each dot, and then take a laser rangefinder and see what that yardage is, and write it on a little piece of tape. And I may stick it to my stock or something to where I can have a quick reference. If a deer's at 528 yards, I can look down here, and if I've got a dot that's zeroed at 550 and it's dot number 4, okay, that'll help me. That tells me to use dot number 4 on the animal and still be within the kill, in the kill area. So I may do it that way. I've been tempted to take it off and just put a regular MOA scope on it, but I haven't, because I want to do the range finding and mark my yardage for each dot. That's what I wanted the scope for. The drawback to that is that one click on these caps, I believe, is something like 0.36 of an inch. So 3 clicks will move it more than an inch at 100 yards. We're all used to a 1/4 inch, 1 click's a 1/4 inch at 100 yards. It's not that way with a mil dot. Okay, you have to get used to that. You have to think about it. You can't just go and grab your scope and turn it. You want to move it a 1/4 inch, you go and grabbing it, and you're just torquing on it, and you'll be 3 foot off that way. And with a regular MOA scope, we're 1/4 inch, at 100 yards, 1 click. So if you're at 50, that would mean 1/2 inch, which is 2 clicks, would be that same amount of adjustment. Not so with this. So that takes some getting used to. But anyway, we're not doing a video on scopes. I have taken deer a little over 300 yards with this rifle, give or take. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it's just I don't know if I would call it a budget class rifle. It's not a combo, and they may make them in combos now because I've had this one for a few years. But when I bought this gun, it didn't come with a scope. It didn't come with a sling. It just come with the buds. And the gun was $489 plus tax, I believe. So now, I wouldn't classify it as a package gun because it doesn't come with anything but the rifle. And some companies like Savage and Mossberg, they're making rifle packages where you get a scope and slings and all that for $329. I wanted a Ruger American because of the features. I wanted the 70-degree bolt and the adjustable trigger and things such as that, and the pillar bedding. But whether it made a difference, I don't know. But that's what I like, and that's why I bought it. 270's been around for a long time, since the 50s, I believe. I want to say that may be 243. My mind ain't right, but it's been around a while, good long time. What else? It's just, it is what it is. It's not much on recoil as far as anybody with any experience. I mean, they can handle a 270. Would it be a good 8-year-old gun? No, but mid-teens and up, your lady, smaller frame guys, 270 is no big deal. It does have a little bit of recoil compared to, a 223 or a 30-30, but it's not a 300 Win mag, and it's not a 338 Win mag. I mean, it's a good 500-600 yard rifle with the right optic on it, and it shoots flat. So I like that. And so basically it's about it. If you're interested in Ruger American, I can honestly recommend this rifle. It's it's been a good one for me, and you can get it in different barrel lengths and all. They make it's a Ruger Ranch rifle or Predator, one of the two. Anyway, it's got a shorter barrel, like an 18 or 20 inch barrel. I think this one's 24, I want to say. But yeah, I mean, can't go wrong. So if I've helped you any or shown you anything that you didn't know, or if you just like me or something, whatever, give me a thumbs up, hit like and subscribe. I don't get paid to do this. We're gonna go out and we're gonna shoot these rifles and these pistols one of these days, I promise you, as soon as we can get ammo. Yeah, I don't wanna waste what we've got, and you understand why. But that about does it. Thank you for watching.